As we celebrate our 90th anniversary of the school, we decided as Alumni Hall of Fame Committee that we would recognize the four most recent principals of this building. The four could not all be here, and I may go in reverse order. Dr. Lamar Hicks served our building from 1996 to 2001. Dr. Dan Kaler served our building from 1995 to 1996. Both of those gentlemen cannot be here. However, we're very honored to have two of our former principals. I'm going to first introduce Dr. Robert Howell. Dr. Howell is the longest tenured principal in our building. He served us from 1968 to 1987, 19 years. He was my principal, just to put in perspective for you. Yeah. He has a lot of highlights of his career that I hope that wasn't a comment about how old I am. We have a lot of highlights of his career we could go into. One of them we talked about last night was when he was here in 1984, the high school hosted the National Association of Student Council and had the honor of having President Reagan attend that council meeting. It was quite an honor. When he came here, the school had about 2,000 students here. So imagine this building with another 500 students. Don't have to go anywhere. In 1987, he left the high school and continued his career and became president of the National Association of Secondary School Principals. He's been active in our community, and it's such an honor that we bring Dr. Robert Howell into the Alumni Hall of Fame.
I often say that school's not so bad, it's just the principle of the thing. And I was the principal. Something like 10,000 students have my signature on their diploma. And many of your parents may well have been students while I was in North Kansas City High School. It's been a lighthouse school on the west side of the state. You're a part of that. I hope that you feel that you have a responsibility as students to study hard, meet your curriculum goals, to enjoy being in high school, and have a productive life. This is the most exciting part of your life. As someone said earlier, someday you'll look like us. Thank you very much.
Our second honoree that's here today is Dr. Vicki Baker. Dr. Baker started her career teaching at Oak Park High School and became an assistant principal and then principal of this building from 1987 to 1995. Ladies, this is an interesting fact for you. Except for a very brief period in World War I or II. One of the World Wars. One. Thank you, Dr. Baker. Dr. Baker was the first woman assistant principal and the first woman principal in the district, which is quite an honor. One of the things that you're still living through her tenure is she was the principal that brought block scheduling to this campus. Dr. Baker, when she left the principalship, went on to work in the North Kansas City School District as an assistant superintendent. She has since retired from that position, but still active as the Vicki Baker Scholarship Foundation has been formed, and many of our students have been recipients of that scholarship. It's my privilege, because she did hire me, to recognize Dr. Vicki Baker.
I hope I don't have to apologize for hiring him. Dan's been a great friend and I'm sure a mentor to many of you. And I can't tell you, he's said high school, you've heard high school is the most exciting time of your life. Well, I tell you, the most exciting time of my life when I was the high school principal. That's the job I've loved through my career the most. I loved walking these halls, standing at this podium, and we were always so proud of the behavior, decorum of our students in assemblies and all of the talent that we've seen, and I can see that tradition has been carried on. I'm so proud of all of you, and thanks for inviting me back today.